Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Behind it.
Right.
And Diamond
Right.
wasn't lying when she said she ain't gonna never, she won't y'all to ask for it. Cause when you ask for it, she can go back and say, you was begging me for this. You was
And
begging
so
for that.
and Dr. Dutchess has offered a lot of things to me. And I said, no, Dr. Dutchess, I'm okay. I'm all right, Dr. Dutchess, I'm good. Dr. Dutchess, when she went on the platform and she told everybody I gave her an allowance, let me tell y'all what Dr. Dutchess did. She's doing her 1-2. Dr. Dutchess, then she'll say, well, Diamond, you doing your 1-2 because she's trying to manipulate y'all. I ain't got to do my 1-2. I tell y'all straight up, it's a business. For me, it's a business. It is what it is. It's a business. But Dr. Dutchess said to me, Diamond, I give the people that I mod for, I give them either a certain amount or I give them a big gift. But she also said that out loud on the platform as well. She said that because she said that this is what she do with other content creators and other people on the other side. So when she would come to me and say, like, hey, which one, I would tell her, Dr. Dutchess, you do whichever you want. If you do whichever you feel. I've always said that to her, you do what you feel. You do whatever you feel, because in my mind, you supporting the business. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this. There are some of my supporters that will give me something, right? And say, Diamond, here. This is something for you. I did this for you. And I love what you bring to the app. And I would, I'm doing this. And it be genuine. But there are also some people that do stuff in support for some type of whatever they want in return, whether it's control, whether it's, hey, to be acknowledged, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they want people to see me, if that makes sense.
Main character syndrome.
Right. They said that she said she's done other things for you also.
Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. Heavy on that. Heavy on the witchness. Heavy on the male sentiments.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that she's very male-centered.
Right. Validation. She's male-centered. And I'm going to tell you why she's male-centered. Because, again, if you pay attention, women run the world. Yeah, y'all rule the world, blah, 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 blah. But Dick run this motherfucker.
And do?
Dick run this motherfucker. So, yeah, she want male mods. Because guess what? Who the women gonna listen to? The men. Who the women gonna listen to? Who the women gonna run after? The men. Like, that's part of the play, baby. And you know what she did? She scoped out who rock with Diamond and who don't rock with Diamond. I told y'all, it's a lot of some of y'all are easy to be read. Y'all, they pay attention to how y'all are over here. Then they pay attention to how y'all move in other lives. Oh, okay, well, shit, if they sitting over here and these people over here talking about Diamond and dragging Diamond, shit, these folks don't give a fuck about Diamond. These folks ain't mafia. These folks ain't this. These folks ain't really that. And that's, you know what I'm saying, and let the games begin. And that's why I said, for Bossman, me and Bossman to have this 5-year, he's known me for 5 years off this app. And for you to have become so close-knit with somebody within 6 months, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not adding up to me. It can't, you know what I mean? Can't nobody I've met in 6 months come and tell me about somebody I've known for 5 years.
So I need to respond to Pretty Kiki. See, she's saying it's not imposter syndrome. My point of view is she's faking it till she make it.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Again, it is business for me. Yes, it is. That's what I'm part of. Okay. If y'all go into a business, let me say it this way. If y'all been dealing with a business for 5 years and the product that y'all been paying for this business, and y'all like this product, y'all gonna go to another business and trade the business in that y'all been liking for a business that's opening, that ain't even open up yet. That's telling y'all, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be better product than the product you already are paying for over there. You understand what I'm saying? It's y'all ain't seen this product yet. Y'all ain't seen this product yet. Y'all just going off of what she's selling y'all. Y'all ain't seen the product yet. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen the product yet. She told Bossman that she was going to have a platform where it was going to be more positive than mine. Now that's only what she just told him that. She ain't seen the product. He ain't seen the product.
But that's where that manipulation falls in, because like you just said, Diamond, he ain't seen the product, but he's seen her in action. So how did you ever think that it was gonna be positive?
I was gonna
The
say, how
thing
can you
is, they
correlate
were
her?
And now, wait 1 second. And now that those messages has been leaked, from their group chat, now it's looking like, damn. Because Dr. Dutchess getting all these other lives and speak about me and talk shit about me, sometime directly and sometime indirectly.
Facts.
And y'all know that's what she's doing. Y'all know this because everybody is talking about it, not just my platform, other platforms as well. Y'all know this.
Not gonna lie, there be times where she would throw shade at you, but she would laugh it off like it's a joke. I'm like, no, that's
It's
how you
like, you
really
know what I'm
feel.
saying? It's like y'all know this and y'all see what she's doing, but hey,
well,
it's
the
okay
thing
because
is, they were their own. The thing is, they were their own manipulators, imposters as well. Because if y'all all remember, these are the same people who would try to shoot off and shut off other people, and now end up in this boat. I wish they would have never put that on your spirit. I wish they would have never been that possessive over the platform, have their own idea of the platform that they put all this out there, because even themselves could not hold
and
on to what they put out.
Boss Man said, Diamond, he said, you've known me for 5 years. And he said that, he said, you know me and you know me for 5 years. So how can you even, you know, how can you sit there and believe that? But I'm what you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going by what I see right now. You
The
know this
fact that
lady
he
don't give a
wasn't
fuck. You
just
know this lady. You know this lady don't. You know what I'm saying? You know this lady don't care two shits for me. This lady don't care two shits for me. When she came in, she was supporting the business. When she did other things, the lady did other things for me. Let me see what else she offered. Because I never asked her for anything. Let me see what else she offered. Okay. Remember around Christmas time when she was saying she have these gift cards and she have the baby dolls and this and that and the third. She knew, remember I was telling y'all I was getting my grandkids? Remember that?
Yep, I sure do.
All right. She said, Diamond, she said, I'm going to send you something, for the grandkids and this and that and the third. She said, what do you want? Now she did tell me, this is what she told us. You don't remember her coming in here telling us that she has a nonprofit organization and them people had donated so much stuff to her nonprofit organization. Remember, she kept saying,
Yeah.
y'all, I gotta get out of here. It's toys everywhere.
yeah.
I gotta
Hmm.
clean it's toys everywhere. Remember, she
Yeah,
was saying
we
that?
remember.
All right. She was saying that she said that these people gave her so many gift cards, all that stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
I said to her, she asked me what I need. I said, Dr. Dutchess, I don't need no money. I don't need anything. I don't need no money. I said to her, she told me about the foundation and she said to her, she said, well, I want to give your grandkids something or whatever. And I said, well, shit, them gift cards, you know what I mean? Like for the foundation. She said, I want to make a little packet bag. That's what she was saying, like a little packet bag. And she said, I want to, doing this. She asked me, she said, what do the kids like? And she started reading off the gift cards. And when she started reading off the gift cards, and then I said, okay, I said they'll like these, they'll eat at these, they'll eat at here, they'll eat here. And that's right, like a care package, right. And that's what she did. So when she sent the gift cards to me, and remember she sent the baby doll, I showed y'all the baby doll on the platform. Remember that? There you go, Blue Pit. She said she do for the Angel Nonprofit Organization. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She
she said
said
she
that.
had
And
a
when I
lot of
showed y'all,
leftovers.
she said
Yeah,
she had a lot of leftover stuff.
the angel
So
place.
remember she said she had the baby dolls and this and that and the third. And remember I showed the baby doll. And we kept asking her, people were asking her, where did she get the baby doll from? And she said, well, some creator or something, makes those. And she said some origin. Remember, she really couldn't tell y'all where she got it from, if y'all can remember. And remember, she said she was going to send Nicole Baby a baby
Mm-hmm.
doll. She said she was going to send rib sauce. Remember rib sauce, the baby doll, for his grandbaby. She said that she was gonna send the baby doll. Nobody never received. Yeah, right. Nobody didn't receive because people were trying to ask her about where's his baby doll.
And rib sauce ain't receive a goddamn thing.
Nicole said she hasn't got her
Right.
baby doll either.
I was the only one. I was the only one that she sent the stuff to, and maybe it was because Here's what I'm thinking. It was because so it can look like I support Diamond, and so also I could show it to y'all, so y'all could see that everything this lady is saying is real.
Set that baby doll on fire. That's root work.
And she knew the other people that she said she was gonna send it to was never gonna get up here and publicly speak about them not receiving it.
Yeah, that was
Right,
stupid.
right.
At that moment, she know she had rib sauce. We talked about this yesterday. She already knew she had rib sauce, and she thought she had Nicole when she was giving Nicole the money that she gave her as far as that. And then when she talked about she come on Nicole's platform and send her gifts, she felt like she had them, so she knew that they was not going to come out here and speak out loud about them not getting the dolls.
Right, right. Because here's the thing. Remember, she was getting people, she was like, okay, I'll buy you a notebook or I'll buy you a hoodie. Remember on TV, how much gas you need on TV? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how much gas you need on TV? Remember, she was doing all of that? Hey, catch me.
Yep, she did it. She
Catch me.
did it
What you
every
got?
time
I
once
have
TV got
I
in the box.
so I'm laughing because damn, you're checking everything. So when Diamond says like I'm not as dumb as you guys think I am, literally, like she clocked everything. That's fucking. I'm proud of you, sis. Question I have, and I'm gonna get out. Whose idea was it to have the grievances?
Man, you've been getting out of here since 1 o'clock.
Wait. When you say the grievances, what do you mean? Grievances about what?
When you had that panel of come up here, the whole row before the row, that whole panel. Whose idea was it to
Hey, Dom, you
have?
talking about on New Year's when she said everybody let's start the New Year's off right.
Who
And
was
she
it?
wanted everybody to speak whoever they had issues with.
Oh, that was mine.
Okay.
Oh, so when somebody said in the comments, Diamond, she really don't like black people if you listen to how she talk. So this is what I had said in my mind. I said, she got like an old white lady with money. Because if y'all pay attention, she would say, all you got to do is just ask.
That's cause she a witch. That's cause she's a witch.
All you got to do is just ask. You know how some people have, so this is what I was told a long time ago. Some people look at some people as charity cases. And a lot of times people do for other people because they feel sorry for them. And over on this side, She looked at a lot of us over here as charity cases. Like, and that's why I said, like an old white lady, because you know how you have them people, they white people, they have money and they'll do this and they'll do that, but this and that and the third, like some of them look at us as charity cases.
But that's why she didn't like it. She would always argue it and drop the people who didn't need they who let it be known they didn't give a fuck about her money and didn't need her money. We were the ones that she had the biggest issues with because we wouldn't basically submit
So I knew
to
that
her.
lady wasn't going to send me. Listen, I knew that lady wasn't going to send me any Chanel or anything like that. Um, I just had to, in front of y'all, say, "Oh, okay, Dr. Dutchess, yeah, like I like Chanel." You understand what I'm saying? Because the first thing y'all would have said was, "Diamond, why are you doing your supporter like that? Like Diamond, why you know what I'm saying?" I get a lot of backlash. So I have to watch. I have to watch carefully how I say things and say things in front of y'all. So but I knew that I was going to tell her on the back, I'm okay. I don't think, you know what I mean, that there's nah. And that's what I told her. Like she said, well, the lady was saying, here's why I said, here's why I said I was looking at some of the things with dementia and Alzheimer's. This lady would come out of my platform and say, Diamond, I got to get off of here and I got a client and I got to go back to work. Listen to me. She would drop out of my box and in 5 minutes be in somebody else's other box, like we can't see her. Like we can't, the lady was doing stuff like we
She would
couldn't
be
see
back up
her.
here in 5 minutes.
So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It was some type of Alzheimer's or dementia. The lady would be right back up in here. And we be like, well, damn, I thought you said you was going back to work. So that's what made me look, sorry, y'all. That's what made me look more deeper into her actions. If y'all around people, hold on, let me bring Keith in. Y'all got to be around, sometime and pay attention to some of the people. What's your Zale? The Black
The
Diamond
champ
Show.
is
The
here.
Black. Hold
Make
on,
way
one
for the
But
second, y'all.
champ.
Hold on,
disposable
wait 1
there.
second, y'all. Hold on. It's the Black Diamond Show at Gmail, honey. That's my Zale. The Black Diamond Show at Gmail. So yeah, so that's why I actually like started, and I wasn't gonna say that to y'all because y'all don't remember when the lady. Okay, remember one day she was in the box, and it sounded like she was crying, and the lady said she was not crying.
Yep.
The lady said she had sinuses or some shit. Like it just y'all had to just pay attention to some of her actions.
But
And then
Diamond,
one day,
it's a lose lose situation for you though, because I keep hearing you say I saw this, but I couldn't say nothing to y'all. I heard this and I couldn't say nothing to y'all because it's a lose lose situation. If you call people out, people say you being ugly, you being nasty, you're not being sensitive to what people got going on because you calling them out. But then they call you something else. They say, oh, you stupid, or you let the people run over you or whatever when you don't say something. So in your case, it's a lose-lose for you. If you do say something, you wrong when you see people not who they say they are, and then you wrong if you let them run with it.
right, and so that yeah, exactly. So it is a lose lose. I paid attention to when I look. I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I know you don't spell Dutchess like that. Her name was misspelled.
And Red, my mom was diagnosed at 67. Diagnosed.
Diamond said, "You feel
So
Dutchess like that?"
shit. The shit can happen early.
Oh, shit.
Someone said, okay, Instagram message. All right, let me go to my Instagram. So yeah, it's like it's just some things that they say you can't be diagnosed early. Yeah, you can. I'm telling y'all, the lady would be listen, the lady would tell us, y'all don't remember the lady said she got a death in the family and she finna get off of here. She got a death in the family and she got to go and get and see about her family. And 5 minutes she was in another panel.
So I don't know if it was that though, Diamond, opposed to her just being an extreme narcissist. Like a
Or
person
manipulator.
like she could just be an extreme narcissist and really just feels like an extreme narcissist feel like they're smarter than everybody around them. So yeah, they're gonna do stuff that looks lopsided because you're like, well, you said you was getting off, but then we see you over here, like, girl, we see you, hey, but they just feel like they are smarter than they can get away with anything. They are smarter than everyone. So
No,
it could be that or the other.
she tried to use that Diamond was like, and that's why I had to explain that to Diamond. I'm like, I got a brother that's her age. I'm the youngest. Hey, you ain't finna talk to me crazy. I understand what y'all say about respecting elders. I was in the store the other day, Diamond. I was thinking about you because the dude was talking to me. I'm like, yes, sir, because that's how I talk, though. You get what I'm saying, too. But what I'm saying is, when she was using that shit, when Diamond was like, y'all don't respect y'all elders, you not y'all, but Diamond was just like, I respect my elders, so I'm not gonna go there. So she was using that shit as like a shield. You get what I'm saying? To like to
Yes.
where certain
Yeah.
people would get on her ass. But then you have motherfuckers like me who don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about being looked at as the bad guy. I don't give a fuck. But she was using that shit as a shield. She was using her age, you know what I'm saying, for a shield. And that was the same thing that person that I was telling y'all that she reminded me of that I dealt with on this motherfucker. That's why I was like, I've seen this whole thing before because that's what they do. They portray in a persona like they have so much money, you know what I'm saying, that they did this and did that, live in a certain way, and it's for the app. It's just capped for the app. And then the lies, when you tell one lie, you got to follow it with another lie. Then eventually you'll end up living a lie because
Should I
you
sing
got
my
to keep trying
song?
to cover it.
She'll also flip it back
Before you
onto
sing the
you if she's in
song,
the hot seat.
hold on 1 second before y'all let me read this. Zell say Diamond, I want to make you laugh for a second. Do you recall the guy who used to always come on your panel, who called himself to be the police officer in New York, and he had all those kids as his moderators? Why I think that's Dr. Dutch's brother.
Wait,
What
what?
police officer, y'all? What police officer?
His kids is his moderators, man. Come on, man.
What police officer she talking about that was in New York? Who she talking about?
Ooh, I don't recall. That must be way back.
Yeah, that was
They say
before my
Randall.
time.
They say she was a Randall. A, you talking about the preacher? He wasn't no. He called himself a preacher. I thought.
Honey, he called himself a whole lot of
He
stuff,
was
Diamond.
everything.
He done
I
he
He was
thought
done
he was
all
a
did
truck
sorts of.
driver,
everything but
Diamond.
He was a
died, like they
police
said.
officer. He was a police officer at one point.
Yep,
He was in the military at another point, and they say
yep.
he has stolen. It's Randall.
Oh,
Randall. Y'all know Randall.
ain't he something else though?
A preacher, a preacher.
No, the other thing that be bothering children. I
Oh,
got
I
Oh,
don't know
you
about.
talking about the Joker with the thick ass
uh
glasses?
huh.
Yes, remember he used to make y'all remember rib songs. You've been around. Remember he used to make the rap music, the rap songs about me.
Yeah.
Remember he used to come in here and
Yes,
I
confess
was
his
about to
love for
say,
me.
I was
yeah.
here for that. Yes, he used to come in and sing to
Remember
you.
he wanted. Remember he would make the songs about me and tell me how he was confess his love and he wanted me to be his
hmm
girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, y'all, that was the good old days, man. Y'all really miss the good old days,
He
man.
used to always
Man, I
try to
say,
get Diamond. He used to always try to get Diamond to come over to his panel. I remember that. That's when he would make the
That
songs
Joker
and shit.
glasses was so thick he'd see an ant on Mars.
listen, y'all think I was finna say Manza think Corey cut up. Y'all should have been
Dutchess, you're
around
a
him, baby.
meme.
Y'all should have been around my platform 3 years ago. My platform had my platform is not the same compared to back then. It's more leveled, it's more mild now.
Diamond, that's why I don't understand why like Bossman kept coming up here talking about the foolishness. I'm like, You been here from the beginning, baby. We used to be worse than this.
But yeah, we was always
Way
wrong.
worse. Way worse.
Yeah, way worse.
They think I'm bad now, Diamond.
Yeah, we was awful. We was awful.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, babe. Like
Even the drop game was worse back then, and we didn't even know who was dropping us. And
the drop game,
y'all
You get
thought
your
I
ass
cussed
cussed
drop
out.
out.
game. Listen,
Shit.
y'all, the drop game was so vicious and personal. The drop game was so vicious and personal back then.
And we didn't
It
even
was
know who was dropping us
yeah.
because it wasn't no snipe. And the only way you would know is if that person wanted to be known. When they sent Diamond SCA to drop us, we didn't know who was dropping us. We were just cussing out
Mhm.
motherfuckers and didn't even know who was getting cussed out and if they really did it.
The good old days.
Before
Because
the
remember,
snipes, my
because
favorite
remember,
part
hold
of
on,
jumps
y'all.
was the final
Because
word.
remember,
That's when Drop Queen used to go on
because
teacup.
remember they didn't have right.
Exactly,
Remember they didn't have
exactly,
no.
Key.
Remember they didn't have just the drop in mid sentence. We wasn't doing that.
Right,
Remember it
nope.
was the final words.
You have
It
final
was the
words.
final words.
Or
Yep.
you either have final words or no words. And
Yep.
that was it. It wasn't no sniping in the middle of your sentence. It wasn't none of that.
And you knew when somebody went on teacup. Like, they going on teacup.
Yeah.
Diamond, I'm gonna need you to send some of that money to me that you got off of me being dropped.
You know it's a
Yeah,
business.
and you
You know
don't
it's
need
a
none of that
business.
money. You
You
okay?
need to cut it.
You okay, girl?
Diamond, I came up to
Hey,
say I
Dime, hey,
missed
Dime,
those
hey,
final
Dime, they should drop me.
words.
Hey, Dime, they dropped me so much, they gave me PTSD. That's why I don't come in your box now. That's the worst thing you invented. That's the worst thing you invented.
Now that was the
Yes,
best
y'all.
thing. That was the best thing for the business. But I
No, no,
missed
it
them
wasn't.
final words,
How
man. I
how
missed
you
them
miss
final
it? Hey,
words.
but you ain't get dropped like I got dropped. I got
Morgan,
dropped
Yes, I
all
ain't you
time.
did.
supposed to
Yes,
be in
the
second
hell I
service,
did.
Morgan?
No, we ain't got no second service. We don't do that no more. Y'all ain't. I tell y'all don't go to church no more. Y'all ain't been to church in a long time. We one and done. We one and done.
They still do second service. Just they may
Who?
not do it where you
Lord
at.
Jesus. The
Who?
Lord, the Lord
Who?
only get part of your time now.
Pentecost,
No,
Lord.
he get my time all day. He don't
apostolic,
need me to be in church all day.
apostolic.
How
They
you gonna
use it.
evangelize? How you gonna do all that stuff and witness to people if you're in the church all day? You got to get out the church. The
You
church
gotta
needs
let
to
the
get out the
spirit move
church.
you. You got
You get
Not
out get out the
evangelize.
sanctuary because you are the church. You got to get out the sanctuary and go
All
into
right
the
now.
streets.
that's
Going
his
to the
church.
streets to talk to
They
the
still
people.
do double service.
No, the only time we have double service
James got
if we
dropped the
got
most. Oh
like Women
yeah,
Day
that
or
was
Men Day or
James
something like
had
that or annual
James
days.
and Morgan.
Oh,
James
okay.
and Morgan had a target on their back. James and Morgan had a target
Target
on
man,
their back.
Mm-hmm.
I got dropped. Soon as I got as soon as I hit
Hell,
the
me
button.
too, Diamond.
No, hey, B Ray, you didn't have hey
Nah,
soon.
be ready. Nah, be ready. You just got that target.
Hey,
You just got
B
that
Oh,
Ray.
target.
you still carrying me.
Soon as I clicked on the box, they dropped me.
Yep.
Diamond still won't tell me who was doing it.
Mello couldn't stand a chance. They was on Mello ass. Mello couldn't stand 5 minutes. He couldn't take but Mello wouldn't last 5 minutes in the box.
You
So what's
remember
been going
Judah?
on this
You remember
weekend?
Judah?
Forget me like that. Diamond, you
Oh,
remember they used to
Judah.
Oh
drop the half of a
man.
panel?
What
Diamond, you
happened to
remember when they
Judah?
dropped half
What
a
happened
panel?
to Judah?
Judah.
Judah.
Judah got tired. They kept dropping Judah, man. They was dropping Judah every time, man. Man,
That drop
listen,
us
Judah
what's
was
that too, Diamond? Diamond, remember that drop
Judah was
speaking, he gonna start his that drop speak gonna start a live talk about all of us.
Diamond,
listen.
Diamond, you used to always say, why
With
y'all
his
do
6
V-Ray
people in the
like that?
live. Yeah.
V-Ray ain't even said nothing. Why y'all do V-Ray like that? Shit, it been times I come up here, I couldn't get a word in. Ooh.
Hey, Diamond. Why I heard I was somewhere else? I was ear hustling somewhere. You know, I'm always everywhere. You know, I was ear hustling. Why somebody gonna try to say I got in their boss say you a lie? You didn't invent the drop game. I say Black Diamond invented that. Trust me, because I was a victim of it.
I thought it was Nitra.
No,
No.
yeah, no. They came. Black Diamond invented that on Massey Top.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, that's who most everything y'all see on here that's happening. I hate to say it, they don't want to give her credit. All that shit, Diamond started.
Wait, is that the
All of
person
it.
last night that said that? that the battle was set up for me to win? She sound familiar.
No, that's not the
Who?
same person. That Country Cougar, that's the one who got up there.
Oh,
And
okay.
you
Yeah,
heard
and
That was
Keith, I don't
country
got
last
no, I
night.
don't got no, I don't have no comments on you at
Keith, you
all.
heard what I said last night? I didn't even know you
I
was in
heard
there.
it. I
But bro, hey,
heard.
keep. About time somebody from the mafia won. Hell, y'all
I'm
act
trying to
like
tell
hell.
you.
Y'all don't support y'all own no more.
Don't do that. Don't do the
Not too
mafia.
much. Not too much.
Listen, I had to put
The-
listen. I
don't
had
I'm
do the
the
listen. I
pastor of
mafia.
the
had to push
mafia,
him.
so you know.
I had to push him. I was like, "Come on,
She had
Mafia,
to
come on,
push her.
Mafia,
She
come on."
really did.
I
She
had to
really
push it. I
came
said, "Come
through.
on,
The
Mafia,
Yeah,
come
queen
on,
came
man,
Mafia, come
through,
on."
Got
baby.
my spot. Diamond kicked me out my
man,
spot.
hell,
Baby,
It
that
got
damn, baby,
serious last night.
baby,
man.
listen, that
Hey,
damn,
hey,
that
damn it.
damn hell
That
kick, that
battle,
damn not
I ain't never
today.
saw about it. That's like the Dubai battle.
Not
Shit.
today. It was
Listen, last
spiritual
night battle
soul,
was
spiritual
That was like a
soul,
Dubai battle. That was like them
spiritual
human.
soul, yes. Nunu, listen, that battle last night.
I ain't never seen shit like that.
That battle was, let me tell you something. And that's why I don't battle a lot because
Tiffany Philly chick.
my, plat- my platform, like real battles. If you would notice, you know what I'm saying? Like my platform go hard. They like real battles. They don't like to be. You can't be battling the same person over and over and over. It'll get boring to them after a while. You know what I'm saying? They like real battles and stuff. And last night it was very competitive. It
Y'all
was a
put up
very competitive battle
what
last
y'all
night.
put up almost 2 million last night?
I don't know.
Shit, yeah,
Close.
everybody said like everybody damn there was in 400, 300,000. Shit. I
Oh,
hell, my
I
math
don't.
don't go that high.
Morgan. I
Everybody
don't
was
know.
close to the five.
Hold on. I don't know, Morgan. Was you counting?
I was trying to, damn, but I couldn't keep up.
God damn.
You want me to lie?
Hey, Carla
I lied to you on Monday. I ain't gonna lie to you on Sunday.
No.
P. Hey, Carla P. You know you in the box, babe. Oh, she don't know she in the box. Okay.
Shit, that was epic though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was epic. That like one of them Dubai battles over there. I even don't understand what they be
Don't be
saying,
mad
but
though. Don't be
they
mad.
be
But I
throwing, they
will
be
say
throwing.
this:
I ain't saw that
it
many
got competitive
cheaters and
because
stuff.
we had an adversary in the box, and it got
Yeah, we
serious.
did. It got serious, yeah.
It got
It got
it
serious.
got
Tell it,
serious.
Hey,
P.
look, I can't
Keith,
wait
you
till
can hear
next
him.
Saturday.
I said y'all better not let Bray come here and beat me or Keith. I
I
know
swear
y'all not gonna let him come in
to
here and beat me and Keith.
Wait, yeah, I was at, we was out to
Cause
dinner
Bray
last
was
night. I
coming
was
in.
watching it.
Y'all know Bray. Listen, y'all know Bray was coming in for the gusto.
I
Bray was coming in.
exactly,
God.
Diamond. I already knew. I was
Yes,
like,
hands
oh
down.
shit. I said, oh shit,
Bray
Brady
was
here. I'm
coming
about to
in.
get knocked out.
Bray was coming in for the gusto, baby. But them motherfucking Dusties, baby, them
Uh-huh.
Dusties man, them Dusties say, "Oh, we
We
finna
came
get
in. We came out
down."
throwing blows.
Yeah, yeah.
Came out
Them
throwing them
Dusties say,
Oh,
blows.
the
"Oh, they
Dusty
wasn't
did
having
their
that."
thing yesterday. Now I
Yeah,
do
they
know what
was.
y'all put up. Y'all put up 450 there. No, 475. I do know the Dusties did. And Keith put up 512.
Damn, you really are counting.
I
I,
was counting. I
your
told you I wasn't
numbers is
lying.
wrong. No, your numbers is wrong because I had three and Face had two something, so that's more than four.
Oh, okay, fine.
hmm
I put my phone down because I was out to dinner with my wife. Y'all know,
Face
I
dropped
put to be
at
short now.
295, I think.
Yep. She was
Yeah.
She
almost at
got dropped
300.
at 295.
Oh,
Yep.
295. Yeah, I missed that part. Yeah. I just know at the end I heard Keith won.
So that should let you know how the battle go. If one person gets dropped at 295.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's big. That's epic.
It was fun. It
That
was
was
fun.
fun. From
It
all
was
the mess
fun.
from that day, it was fun. Diamond, yesterday I wasn't trying to get in your box. I was at a funeral and I
Y'all
had
know,
my phone.
get ready for Tansy to come into the live tomorrow and start crying.
What's she finna cry
Get
about?
ready.
She tried to send herself on that girl panel yesterday. She always try to make stuff about her. Dad, life
She
ain't
was on
about you.
tour today,
She was doing
ask,
her
asking
thing. I don't know what the problem was.
asking Dominic to come to court with her. And Trump's like, I'm not going to be back over there. Yes, you are. You're going to be back over there on Monday or
You listening,
Tuesday.
baby? Y'all listen. I don't like going to the real courthouse. You think I'm finna go to this bullshit courthouse?
Thank you, Dime. I don't know why any black folk want to go to a fake court. I
I
ain't
know
going to
that's
real
right.
court.
But she had a problem with Diamond for some shit that she did. She did it herself, but she gonna blame Diamond for it. That's some dumb shit.
But y'all know how people. You know, some people just don't want. People just
Yeah,
don't want to be
Morgan,
grown.
the people in the comments said, let me correct you again. The Dusties actually did more than that
Oh,
because
I'm
not only
sorry.
were
I
they,
said
hold
y'all
on,
right.
not
Okay,
only
my
were they
bad.
throwing at me and Face, they also was throwing at Keith. Hey,
They
they threw
sure
it at
did.
Oh
everybody
well,
on the panel.
y'all.
She
Look,
sure
The
did.
Dusties was
Niecy
look
going
at
did.
for
comments. That's why I don't.
everybody.
Niecy
Okay,
was
okay.
right
Let
there
me.
for me, baby.
I'm
Niecy was
trying.
right there.
Hey y'all. Comments. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm
Dusty
not
told me to
trying to
let,
cuss
Dusty
y'all
said,
out
let
no
me
more.
correct you.
Okay, I'm trying to be nice to the comments. Dab, you know I don't like the comment cousins, but I'm trying to start to try to like them. Only one I probably like is Massa, but the rest of them I don't care for. And Hellcat. But the rest of them I don't
Hellcat.
care for y'all. Yeah. So the rest of them I don't care. I don't even read their comments because it don't make sense. They too scared to come in the box. Say it with your chest.
And this is why
I
they used
know
to always drop
Hellcat
Morgan
will
See,
come
down.
in
and
too,
that's
y'all.
And
what
this
I'm
is why they
saying.
used to
This is the
always
reason why
drop.
you
Dime, you
get
know, ain't
dropped.
This
nobody
is why they used
scared
to
of you,
always drop
Morgan.
Morgan
Huh?
ass. That's why
I
they
ain't
used to
saying
always drop
I
his
don't want
ass.
you scared of me. I want you to love me. I want you to love me. I want you scared of me. I want the world to love me.
The comment cousin's called a stray. Morgan, why you do that?
He
Cause I
always.
don't
That's why they
like
used
him.
to drop his ass all the time.
I don't like him.
That's
They
why they used to drop his
definitely
ass all the
did
time.
because they was really indifferent with you. They weren't on you like that.
Y'all. Okay, now, okay. I'm done. I'm not gonna apologize no more. Well, y'all have a blessed day. Let me get on out of here. Go see my grandchildren. I love y'all.
Baby,
Y'all be
y'all had
blessed.
me
All right.
falling out of chairs and
Praise the
shit
Lord.
last night, spilling my catfish on the motherfucking floor. Baby,
It's been a good weekend. I ain't gonna hold
But
who
you
you.
know what,
you
Dab?
telling?
Hey, Dab, you wouldn't have
Baby,
been doing.
it's been a
Is it
blessed
playing?
weekend.
But Diamond, I mean
Yes,
Dab,
this with
Dab, you wouldn't have
listen,
did
this
all that
with
if you
this
would
with
have. You wouldn't have did all that, Dab, if you would have spent all your money on Black and Miles and alcohol.
Hey, baby, I got enough. I got enough to buy Black and Mountain liquor for a year. God damn it!
I'm gonna have to come up on a battle one day. I would like to see how that shit go.
Shit, I can go clean up in the Black and Mountain store. What flavor you want?
Yeah, last night was fun.
That was hella fun. Ooh wee, baby.
And it's Sunday. Damn, it went down today.
Diamond, what a doll baby and stuff she sent you though, for real. What you did with it?
Who? Who got a doll baby?
Diamond got the lady sent her a doll baby. I wanna know what she did with it.
She gave it to the
Mm-mm.
grandbaby. What you mean?
Oh, she okay, so tell the grandbaby to give it back, throw that doll baby away. Thank you.
Ooh, I gave it to my granddaughter. My granddaughter liked that baby doll. She did.
Oh, we got to get her a replacement.
You blessed it, Diamond, before you gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
She said I would not keep
Mm-mm.
it. You better scan it, Diamond. But yeah, y'all, this weekend was interesting. Yeah, this was an interesting weekend, y'all.
Redemption. Yes, it was awesome.
Not
Diamond,
gonna
well,
lie,
I
it was
gotta give
jaw
you a
dropping for
heads
me.
up
I'm not
though.
gonna lie, it was jaw dropping.
Diamond, you remember that time?
It's more than that. It's more than that. Cause it's y'all ain't shit. Y'all man, listen, it's way more than that. I just, ask inevitable those two things in front of y'all. But um
Wasn't it a situation, Diamond, where he dropped down for Bossman to come back up, or he was throwing something for Bossman?
okay, so this is what she did.
Okay, I knew
She
I wasn't
told
tripping.
okay, so one day it was a box battle day. She told Inevitable not to get in the box. This is how she manipulated him. She told Inevitable not to get in the box because she was not spending no money. She wasn't throwing for nobody. And Boss Man got in the box. And that's when she threw all them gifts for Boss Man. If y'all don't remember, she threw all them gifts for Boss Man. She dropped big gifts from Boss Man. Then turn around and manipulated Inevitable and told Inevitable to send Bossman that gift and she'll give him the money back, and she never did. She told Inevitable to give to she said Inevitable sent Bossman that Interstellar. And she told him not to get in the box. But really she was blocking his blessings because you would have never known who was going to give anything. You know, you just never know who's going to give you something, give you a gift.
You ain't
So
never
I
lied,
felt like
Diamond.
she had him thinking that she was the only one that was going to
Support him.
uh right.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
never know who's gonna support you. Cause I had people throwing for me last night that I ain't never even seen. I don't even think I ever seen their names in the comments.
Mhm. So, yeah.
You know, I've had my run in with Dr. Dutchess. I'll never forget it was that time. It started from Michelle's live. And she tried to silence me for Boyka. Like tried to hush me for him, and she was so rude about it. And then I think it spilled over to your live, and we had our little one-on-one, and she was trying to do the tag